Tun zamani gaskiya mata ana ajiye su a gida. Su ba a cika barin su yi karatu, za musu aure at an early age.
For us, a woman or a girl child, there are a lot of things that the culture hinders us from.
The belief is that when you give them the room to make decisions, automatically they are taking over. And they will just attach a name to Mujin Hajia. You are not a man.
Women-led in emergency approach is a model that was adopted under the project Strengthening Protection Services and Resilience in Northeast Nigeria through local-led approach, a model that was initiated to give women a platform where they can amplify their voice and have a space in decision-making and leadership structures. During the course of this project, we were able to engage 600 women across Jerry and Potiskum. We created 30 groups containing 20 members each. The selection of these women were done through engaging the local authorities, where we had engagement with the community development officers to have an informal and formal groups that were registered in the local government. We approached those formal and informal groups by inviting some of those members, 2 from each of those groups, including the market women, persons living with disability, IDPs in the community, minorities staying in that community, as well as the VSLE. We all came together, had a discussion about the objective of the project, and then we went further to engage those women to reflect on their social and gender norms, as well as power dynamics existing in the community that hinders them from participating in leadership, as well as decision-making tables in the community.
The challenges we faced at the course of our interaction with the women was that the men saw us as threats.
Now women want to take over.
For you to be a man, you have to put your woman under subjection. That is the norms and that's the belief, that's our tradition.
We had to explain the objective of the project, telling them that this is the approach where they will also be involved. We assured the stakeholders and the men that this approach will not only be led by the women, they will also be part of the processes.
When we had this and we were convinced about the approach, we took the bull by the horn. We say, if this is the approach, then it's something worthwhile. We were able to meet together, take decision, how are we going to go about selling these ideas? At a point, we gather all the Emirate Council from both sides, the whole Potiskum community. In fact, of all the approach and NGO programs, none of them have received reception like WLiE approach.
The WLiE groups have done a lot of things. We have some of the WLiE groups that have enrolled some children back to school, some that are opening a GBV club, engaging students.
The women were able to engage other women through sensitization to have access to mobile clinic where they can have access to different drugs that address different issues of their sexual reproductive health right. They also extend this to the adolescent girls through reaching out to schools,
conducting literacy classes, teaching them a lot of skills. Girl child education are being prioritized. Early and forced marriage has reduced. We came across a 11-year-old student who was about to be married out forcefully to a 50-year-old man. At the course of our sensitization, we got the information, we referred them to the safe space where the girl now is back to school and there's no case of her getting married to the man. In fact, the girl happens to be a very brilliant student.
And gradually we are witnessing the men understanding that there is no sheriff in town. So this issue of gender violence are drastically reduced.
To sai na tambayi mutanenmu waɗanda muke haɗawa da su. In ce to ni ina son alfanun bashi a ciki wanda zan yi takalmi na, wanda zai kawo ci gaba a cikin akwatin mu gabaki ɗaya. To he suka bani aron kuɗi naira 50,000 a ciki, na je na saro kayan aiki na. Na zo na in kera takalma na yanzu hakan dinnan ga su nan su ne na buga su, zan siya zan ci riba, kuma ya kawo mana ci gaba a cikin akwatin mu yanzu hakan dinnan.
A bangaren leadership sun ba ma mata title, matan WLiE sun ba mu title, duka gidan sarki duka bi.
Muna ganin a cikinmu akwai waɗanda suke so su samu damar yin takara a leadership ɗin na siyasan 2027 da yake so ya zo insha Allah.
Gaskiya abubuwa da yawa sun canja da WLiE ta zo. WLiE ta kawo zaman lafiya tsakanin mata da miji. WLiE ta kawo mata sun gane za su iya tsaya da kafufuwansu, suna da self-confidence, suna kuma za su iya ɗaukan responsibility cikin gidansu.
Training da na samu din yanda yake kallon nake zuwa in yi a mata har in tsaya a gaban al'umma in yi bayanin, so yanzu shi yana ga kamar matan kar ya samu wata malamarsa ce a cikin gida.
Mata su ne gari, mata su ne ƙasa, mata su ne rayuwa, mata su ne al'umma. Sannan muna nuna musu cewa su sani fa su ne wani abu na ƙashin bayan rayuwar maza da mata da kuma 'ya'ya baki ɗaya.
Women have potentials. What they need is an opportunity to showcase themselves.
These 400 women have transformed thousands of lives because the transformation started with us. It has brought out the potentialities of most of us. It has changed us. FCDO here, we are grateful.
When the women first came, they were so shy to engage in the process. They were not having confidence in themselves. They don't even like talking to their other fellow women. It was a struggle for us at the beginning, but the turnaround was massive.
One policeman was asking the other woman, who is this woman now? Is she police or is she? Then I said, no, she is trained by WLiE. So this is WLiE women, they don't used to fear.
Zan shiga ko ina in shiga in fito lafiya, kuma in tabbatar cewa da an cimma wannan matsayin.
As of now, 17 local government in Yobe State, there was one councillor woman, and even there is a certain local government whereby the vice chairman is a woman as of now, local government.
If it is not up to like 70%, we have reached at least 50% of minimizing talking, giving those young girls advocacy about the dignity of their lives, showing them who they are, telling them the importance of female child education.
It's one of the best approach so far we have seen in our community.
Wannan kokari da kuke yi, jama'a su fahimci ƴaƴan mu mata. Wanda duk jama'a na da sauran jama'a duka na godiya kwarai da gaske.
Kuma kasancewan taimakon ku yasa nakan iya taimaka kaina har na taimaka wasu ma.
Ban taɓa haɗuwa da ku ba, amma yanzu rayuwana ya canja a bisa wannan ayyuka da aka kawo mana na wayar da kai ilmantarwa.
We are assuring you what you people have done to us is not going to stop only in Patiskum, but I am telling you, if an opportunity will be given to us, we will do it to the nation.
I will continue with my last blood to continue for WLiE. Even WLiE has gone.
The women has done so much for themselves and also even extended to others in the community. They have the bravery now to challenge those barriers that hinder them from achieving what they thought they would never achieve.
You have built our confidence and our resilience that we can go to any length that we will see women's voices are being heard. We thank you for caring for us, and we have care for others.